We are back in the Frankie Rowland's kitchen. It smells really good in here.
Oh, yes, it does.
That's very good.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about this corn puree that you're making. So this is fresh corn on the cob. And I asked you earlier, you don't boil it first. You just take it off the husk?
I'll take it off the husk and roll it with butter and for this Cajun seasoning, and I just roast it in the oven about 300 degrees for about a half hour.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So there you go. So we have that.
Yep. So we got our corn, and I got the pickled jalapenos right here.
Pickled jalapenos. That sounds wonderful.
I've got some fresh garlic. And what's great about this is you can add more, subtract some, just for whatever your flavor profiles are.
Yeah.
Got some fresh cut shallots. Then I'm going to do some sugar. This is about 2 tablespoons worth.
Okay.
Again, you can add more or you can take some out. Roasted red peppers. And this is apple cider vinegar. I'm just going to add a splash to it because it's real powerful. So you want to make sure, you know, if you want more later, you know, you can always add more. It's much easier than trying to take it out.
Yeah, definitely.
I got fresh cut mint. Again, you know, you can always add more.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put in some blackening seasoning just to try and tie it together with our blackened fish.
Okay.
So I'm just going to mix it all up. And again, this is kind of like a salsa, you know. Really, this is going to be better in a couple hours, you know, after it sits and lets all the flavors meld.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to pour just a little bit more vinegar in.
Okay.
I'll kind of let it sit and do its thing for a minute.
Okay.
But we got our corn puree over here that I just took the roasted corn and I sauteed it with butter and garlic and shallots and reduced it with heavy cream. And I ran it through a blender.
Okay.
And really, it's kind of a play on puree. The puree, really, it should be run through like a fine mesh. Like sieve.
Okay.
Well, I like to know that I can use a blender.
What's that?
I can just use
well,
a
yeah,
blender?
you can use, really you'd want to blend it, then run it through the fine mesh, because then it'll come out real nice and velvety and smooth.
Okay.
I actually like the substance of the corn actually in it.
I do too. Yeah.
So that's where I've actually just left it kind of chunky, I guess.
Yeah. I like it chunky.
So I've got our fish, and we'll just put it right on top.
That's so beautiful. Look at that.
Yes, it is. That looks so good.
And then just take our relish here. And again, you know, the great thing about this, you can play with the recipe. I mean, if you don't like peppers or you like a lot of peppers or more jalapeno, however you really want to do it to fit your own preferences.
I feel like a lot of times we see fish with like fruity sort of fresh flavor. So this is kind of a different take on that and I like it.
Sure, absolutely. And then I'm just going to take some fresh mint and just go to garnish it a little bit.
That is beautiful.
Looks really delicious. I can't wait to dig in. We are offering the recipe. Once we get it from Charles, he's going to email it to us.
I'll get it
on
right
our
over.
website at daytimeblueridge.com and click on food and look for the sea bass with corn puree. And be sure to head on over to Frankie's and order this yourself, located on Jefferson Street, FrankieRowlandSteakhouse.com.